Happy Monday morning. It's Thanksgiving week. We're here anyway. We'll be taking Thursday and Friday off because we're not here anyway, so it's no big deal. But we'll do that. And we're going to find out in today's show, does the source of your disability matter? Right after this.
I want to be your disability rep.
Good morning again. I am happy to be here with Roy Rickstrew, the disability guru. We got a fun question, I think, today.
Yeah.
So I teased it. I said, does the source of your disability matter? And I mean, what I mean by that is why you're disabled. And question then, I mean, people is what happens if your disability is a result of criminal activity?
Yeah, it is an interesting question. I've had it come up a couple times too.
Is that right?
So I've got some stories to share. Yeah, it actually does matter. If you're hurt in the commission of a crime, they kind of discount the effects of that accident or that injury from their disability review. So yes, it does.
So when
and
you
it has
say
a negative impact on your case.
So when you say discount, you mean like you're getting a 10% discount, or like they're going to discount it, like throw it all the way out?
No, they're basically going to throw that portion of your condition away,
okay.
and not treat it. And so I have had a couple examples of this.
Sure, yeah.
I've had some doozies too through the years. So I don't know, 10, 15 years ago probably, we had a gentleman in Joplin, got in an altercation with the police. Got up on top of the officer and was literally trying to push his eyes in with his thumbs.
Yeah.
And the officer found his pistol and shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Shot the client in the head. And he was there in the hospital in Joplin for a long time.
Sure, yeah.
And then obviously he had long-standing disability afterwards. But yeah, there's no real help for
You can't get any recovery. Well,
Yeah,
that makes
not
sense.
really.
We don't really want to spend our money as a culture to reward that kind of behavior, I suppose. Yeah.
Now, admittedly, he was a little bit off.
Well, sure, yeah.
You know, for attacking a police officer and being so violent and so on
Normal
and so
people
forth. I
don't
mean,
do that.
there was a pre-existing condition, I guess, if you will.
And so a recovery for that then would be
yeah.
interesting.
We also had a gentleman, and I'm trying to remember, I think this was in Carthage, but he stole a motorcycle, and he was screaming down the sidewalk with a motorcycle, and somebody opened a car door
Yeah.
and stopped him. And he came to a very abrupt stop
Yeah.
and had a number of injuries. But again,
Yeah.
it was commission of a crime. And then lastly, I had a gentleman that tried to escape from prison. He fell over the prison wall and broke his back.
Oh, yeah.
And, again, commission of a crime. Yeah. And traditionally, what I've seen on that, and I haven't had a ton of experience, but if it's commission of a felony, it's a bigger deal.
Sure.
If it's a misdemeanor, obviously, or traffic ticket, that's not going to be such a big deal.
Right, yeah.
The commission of a felony, and they'll discount that aspect of your condition, and you just won't be able to apply for your back, for example.
Yeah.
You'll have to meet on other criteria.
Well, that's really interesting. So they're just going to assume that your back's healthy when they do the analysis. Well, that's really interesting. If you've got an interesting question or other thoughts, or just want to chat with Roy, you can do that. His phone number's on the screen. Check out some more videos, more information at his website, yourdisabilityrep.com. Scan the QR code for all of the information. We'll be back next week with more Disability Guy. Thanks.
I want to be your disability rep.